What's up with it, y'all? Man, oh my goodness. This is my mushroom experience that was crazy. It was crazy, but it was dope at the same time because I don't know, it's something about the next day when you wake up, and the feelings that you have, like waking up today, the feelings that I had, like, I seen it's like I realized a lot of stuff that I was, making mistakes on, things I was doing wrong. And it's like, dang, it's like when you in there, it's like you trying to change these things. So it it might not take effect like right then, but just you changing your way of thinking and being and existing is dope. Because like I woke up this morning and it was like the day was like so beautiful. Like I was just sitting back, cleaning up, listening to music. You feel me? It was beautiful, but it was crazy because I only took 1.1 grams because I remember I had 2.2 grams and somebody asked me for some shrooms, so I actually split it with them. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you the 1.1 and I'm gonna take the 1.1 and keep it for myself. But you see, I waited so long because I done dove so many times, you know what I mean? I done dove so many times, so I don't know if I already know what's gonna happen or what, but it was weird because once they started to kick in, we were on the live and I start seeing this I want to call it I want to call it a centipede like creature, but it was something like that. It looked like a centipede, like a monster centipede, though. You feel me? And it was like all up in my face, like going like this, like looking at me and stuff, right? And I'm like going, so like I was still on the live, and it's crazy because when everybody be talking, once the shroom starts showing you something and showing you things, you can like you gotta kind of shut it down. And like I listened to music for a little bit, which the music it did enhance it to where I start seeing these visuals of it was like say on some black goo that can like change into anything, but it had like these eyes and these weird pyramid shapes, and then it had that compass that be on the I seen that compass like all night from I seen a lot of masonry stuff for some reason. I don't which I don't understand, but that black goo stuff, it was crazy because it looked like goo, but the form it can take is like any form. It don't matter what it is, it can take any form, and you seeing these visuals in it. And so I'm looking at that, and I came from that and I tried to explain it, and I couldn't really explain it because you're seeing like these weird pyramid shapes and the crescent moons, and but it's like this, it's in this goo that can just like transform into anything. So I'm like geeking off that because you get kind of stuck in it. You feel me? Like whatever it is you seeing, you begin to become it. Like when you watching it, if you actually pay attention to it, you'll start to become it, and you'll start to pay attention to what it's saying because the visuals are saying things. Like how when people don't have visuals, but then they have these epiphanies, that's what the visuals actually be. And like for some reason, I don't know how. Well, I do. I get it. Like a lot of people be wanting to go in on these high doses, but like every time I hear somebody have a high dose, they don't get the visuals and all the stuff that a lot of us get. So that 1.1 of the apes was just that. Like that's my perfect thing. Like I was seeing visuals like the whole time, like even when I got off the live. But I was searching for, man. I seen Kalindi with Bruce Lee, bro. Hey, it was trippy, right? Because I don't even know why that even popped in. Because I got to searching for certain people. Like I talked to my dad. You feel me? And was trying to reach a better understanding with him than what we had when he was here, and and how I felt about him, which it brought me to a comfortable reality of what he actually went through and what the things he had to do. Then I looked for Chris Cantelmo. I seen Chris a little, and I don't even want to talk about that because I think the things that we see, I don't know if it comes from the things we take in, which I think some of it does, because when I was seeing Chris Cantelmo, bro, in there, Chris Cantelmo was murdered. He didn't commit suicide. Like, it showed me that he was murdered. You feel me? Like, strangled or something, and it was weird, bro. It was weird. But it's like he was murdered, bro. I don't know what went on with Chris. I don't know what went on, but from what I seen on my trip, like, nah, he didn't commit suicide. It was trippy. But just seeing Kalindi and Bruce Lee, it was like kind of dope too at the same time. It was like kind of dope because it was like, I would have thought that, being that he's in the martial arts and stuff like that, like, I don't know if it was a what if he met Bruce Lee, but he was there with Bruce Lee, bro. You feel me? Like, there with Bruce Lee, and they was doing these weird karate moves and stuff. It was like kind of dope, but this was the part that got me, was like I almost like kind of lost it. It seemed like, because you get to those points to where everything be going on in your mind, and your mind be making all these noises. They be making all these weird noises, and you can hear everything like a mile away. You can hear stuff from so far. You hear people talking, you hear chatter, you hear all these different things, and like I had to kind of catch myself, because like if you'd have been watching the live, that's when I was like looking this way, and I was just like, you feel me? It was like I couldn't like kind of come out of it, because the visuals and the sounds was like just going on so deep. But the part that killed me was God, and understanding what God was, and I don't know if it's true, but then the fact that we always looking for God, or this God being, or something like that, and when we come into this God being, we think it's something that's away from here, but then it was like, no, God is busy living through us. And it's like, if God, it was like if God stopped thinking about us, then we wouldn't exist. We wouldn't be here. It's like he he created this reality. Like, this reality was made, and it's like a harsh thing. So instead of sitting back and actually watching the reality, it's like God decided to come in and be in the reality with us, and explore this right here, or whatever this is, with us, within us, being us, like not just me, but everybody. You feel me? In this reality as that God energy, going through this reality and through the things that we go through in this reality, like, he was being us, bro. That shit was fucking wild. It was wild, and it got to a point to where it seemed like I was this dark creature. And I'm seeing everybody like on YouTube and the Discord and different places, different motherfuckers I done met, and different things like that. And it's like I had them trapped in my reality. Like, it was like on some real WandaVision type stuff. Like, as I'm seeing it, I understood WandaVision. Like, I understood it to the fullest, and like the place that she created, and then the people, the people that were in there that were just ideas were stuck in there with her. You feel me? She had them trapped in there. Like, I get that, because Everybody would they so-called believe, like with us, with our belief systems and what we believe, and we go and we push it off on other people. We trap them in that reality of that belief. You feel me? Without even knowing that's what we're doing. We're bringing them into our reality and trapping them inside the belief that we have. You feel me? Like Christianity. If you think about Christianity or or any religion, it's like WandaVision. It's like you trapped in the belief system of whatever that religion is, and it's not like you trapped in it. Like they pull you in it, and now you start to believe it, and now you in it. You're a part of that reality. You're not a part of your own that you started off with of trying to make your own, but no, you become parts of everybody else's reality, and they become part of your reality. So we trap each other inside ourselves some type of weird way. It's like when I come in contact with you and I talk to you and I give you information about what I think I know or what I feel I know, and you like accept it. I take a piece of you with me when I leave. I take a piece of you and I put you in me. So, it's like I become you and you become me, like something like that. But it was like, I was like this dark being, and then, I was like in control of everybody, but I like decided that, okay, dang, it's kind of harsh, this life. So I'm gonna live this life with everybody. Like it was wild, bro. It was wild. And like I was like that God being, and I was like had everybody, all these mentalities, all these people trapped inside this visual, whatever it is, this reality of mine. And like at first I didn't understand it. I didn't understand what I was seeing last night, but when I woke up this morning, just thinking about it, I got it. I said, damn, that's really what we do. When we even push our beliefs on somebody, we're like trapping them in certain parts, certain aspects of the reality. You feel me? And that was kind of big. And it was like it was just trippy, man. So like I went and like I said, I got off the live, I laid down, and I was still getting visuals. Like I was getting visuals. I was like this female like entity, right? Like that didn't have hair or none of that. Like it was just like a aura, you feel me, of something. And I was like that entity, like walking around doing stuff. Like I was getting lost in a lot of different places because like I said, once you start to become these things, you forget about who you are. You don't exist. You feel me? Your mind go into being whatever these things are. But what was trippy was the fact of when I was being the dark being that had everybody trapped inside whatever this thing is, bro, I was seeing myself come back over and over again. I'm talking about, I was seeing everything, bro, like fucking high schools, colleges, certain parking lots, like places that don't even exist here. And if they do, I never been there. And I'm seeing all these different lives play out, even to where I was like this old ass man with gray hair sitting going, you feel me? Like I was like rubbing my beard going, I'm gonna just live this reality out with everybody. You feel me? Because if I stop thinking about you, then you wouldn't exist. Like nobody would exist. Like that's what I was like kind of stuck on. Like, bro, it was something else. It was something else. Put it like this. I always say, like, once cause the trip was so wild, and it's a lot that I remember, but I don't remember. So it's like, as I know, once we start doing the lives and stuff, certain stuff will come back up and I'll speak on it. But man, bro, that was trippy, man. That was trippy. Every time I take the apes, I get to the point to where I feel like, hey, I'm not supposed to do shrooms for a while, because that's a journey. That's a journey. But then it seems tough at the time you're in there. it seems tough. A lot of the stuff you see, because you see a lot of ugly stuff, you see a lot of beautiful things, but the next day it be the unbelievable. That's when the healing begins. That's when you wake up out of that and you start realizing what you saw and what it was telling you about yourself. It's, it's not about anybody else. It's about you. When it comes to your thinking, you being you or whatever you are, that's what it's about. And I think we tend to forget that. And we always make the story about somebody else. But this time, I'm telling you, I was trapped. I was in my own mind. I was in my own mind and seeing everything I had created in me, things I had built, certain things I overcame, certain things I went through. And it's weird because you see what led you up to where you are now and what you believe. You begin to see the pathway that you created for yourself as you went along. And it's like certain things that I did in the past, that shit was just popping up and was like, oh, this is why you believe this. And then it'll show me everything I went through that led me to having that perception of whatever that was. It don't matter what it was, like my relationship, my business, my kids. It'll show me everything that led up to that thought right there, that one thought that I was thinking. And like I said, but when I woke up this morning, the day was so beautiful, bro. It looked different. Everything looked different. Everything looked like it was alive. Everything sounded better. The music sounded better. I just been flowing with it. It's like, it's a beautiful thing, man. And it's a beautiful thing. And a lot of people, they'll see you take shrooms and they'll see you off of shrooms and they'll think you lost it. And it's like, nah, nigga, I found it. That's the problem. I found it. What I was searching for was a understanding of the creator and why things happen and why we going through this, why this happened. And then when you finally get there and you see it, it's like when it was showing me the creator and probably what I felt like the creator was, the gestures was popping in and they was going, shut up, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. And I'm like, I told them, I said, if I tell somebody, they not going to believe it anyway. So what does it matter if you tell somebody or not? It's like they're not going to believe it. Like a lot of people not, but who cares? This is what I seen. This was my mushroom experience. But they was popping in and it was weird because it was like a collage of stuff. Like some of the stuff like you can't explain. Like I was seeing the octopus creatures too, but it was like a collage of stuff, and you'll just see the stuff form into like a being, and it'll be like the gestures going. As it was showing me the God shit, the gestures was going. Like, don't tell nobody, keep this to yourself type shit. And it was like, bro, I'm telling everything. I don't give a darn. I don't care what y'all think because I don't know what y'all are. You feel me? I know we are here and we experiencing this. So therefore, if I feel like it's information, I'm going to tell it no matter what it is. But once I came to that conclusion, it was like, damn, I felt like I didn't have to search for anything no more, bro. When I seen that, I felt like the search was like kind of over, even though it wasn't, And then like I was seeing Anubis, bro. I seen Anubis, but it was like on a different level because once you realize who you are and what you are, you have more control. So when you see Anubis, you go, hold on. I'm the creator. So therefore, when I see these other beings, y'all answer to me. I don't answer to y'all. I'm telling you, bro, I was doing Anubis like this. Anubis was standing there and like, I don't know what he was saying, but bro, I started pushing him like on his chest, like pushing him, like what the fuck? Like I was like kind of going off on him, I think I was going off on him about the reality and why it was the way it was and all that. And like pushing him, like, you feel me? And he wasn't even doing nothing. He was just like backing up, just accepting it. And I was like going, like I remember Debbie telling the story about seeing Anubis and saying stuff to Anubis, and Anubis stabbed him. But bro, I was pushing, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, like I'm the one in control. Like, you not in control. I'm in control, because I'm starting to see that you guys are just certain energies that we have. And all these energies are energies we got access to. All these energies, no matter what they is, no matter what God they is, what love, hate, all these things we got access to, we control them. You feel me? We can control them. And that was just crazy. That was crazy. It was wild, bruh. It was wild. But I just had to share that because it was trippy. And like I said, today is just, it started off so beautiful after that. It was like today was just like lit. I walked outside, it's still like a dream. You feel me? Like I'm stuck in this dream world. Or you feel me? And the dream is like Wonderland. It's like Tomorrowland or something, this beautiful place, that we probably don't realize that how beautiful and how awesome it is just to even be here and have these experiences, and man, it was dope, man. It was dope. So, but I know this time I said, I'm gonna take a little break. I might take a little longer break this time. I don't know. I'll be feeling like I be needing a break, but then I get the facts. I get what I'm seeing. I understand what I'm seeing. And I know it's all me. It's always been me. You feel me? Like the things that go on in our head is just unbelievable. And I was seeing what was going on in my head in so many different ways, bruh. In so many different ways. But when I think about me walking across that grass, getting out that car at that damn college on that hill again, like I seen it clearer now. And like it was like 2 or 3 different schools that I was at. And I was like, I was like a teenager or something, but it was like just kept going on and was like, you're going to keep coming back. You're going to keep coming back, because once you stop it, nobody will exist. You feel me? And I think that goes for everybody. Once you leave this reality, don't nobody else exist. And I know a lot of people that'll go over your head, but when you who you are, I'm saying everybody individually, when they die and they shed this body, bro, this shit don't exist no more. Don't nobody here exist. And like just seeing that, it was just, bro, it was dope, man. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful trip. I ain't even gonna lie. 1.1 though. 1.1. And I didn't smoke no tree the whole time. Even when I woke up today, I ain't smoked no tree. I got the blunt passed to me. I tried to hit it. I had to give it back. I didn't even hit it. I didn't even inhale. I just smelt it and gave it back and was like, nope, I don't want none of this. I said, I don't know. It's something about the apes that just stopped me from smoking weed. Every time I take the apes, I stop smoking. And I'm not saying it's something wrong with smoking, not for everybody, but if it's harming you, I guess it's not good, but it's not harming me, but it's just, I just don't want to smoke no more. Like, and I ain't ate, you feel me? I ain't ate nothing. It's like the apes is something. Like, I was seeing myself in so many different, I was seeing the good side of myself, the bad side of myself, because when we were on the live, that's what I was basically trying to tap into. I'm not even gonna lie. I was trying to tap into the evilness within me and try to see how evil have I been. You feel me? Which I don't think it's no end to the evilness that that I conducted here on this planet. It's no different than the love I conducted here on this planet. But the evilness, I was trying to look inside that, and I was seeing some evil stuff, bro. And it's like the thing that kills me is when you see stuff on the shrooms, your mind is so tricky that when you see it, it will identify the closest thing to what you're seeing, and it'll label it. It's like our mind will label everything we see, and we'll label it to the closest thing that we can, like the things that were eyes and stuff like that. Like when I was seeing it, like it wasn't eyes, but the closest thing you can get to it is eyes. And once you say it look like eyes, that's what it actually becomes. Like everything that you see, when you say, oh, it looked like this, it becomes that. And I think that's why, when you trip, you try not to think. You try not to have the mind chatter. You try to turn it off, because it'll start chattering, and then it'll take over what you seeing, and it'll kind of misinterpret what you seeing. You feel me? So it'd be cool that I can even turn off my mind chatter. It'd be cool that I can even turn it off. But I just had to come and just make this video just to share that, man. It was but it was beautiful, bro. It was beautiful. Like that black goo stuff, man. I'll never. I don't know what that stuff was. But it can form anything, and then not just form anything. It was like a computer screen, or like a TV, but it was goo though, to where you can see pictures on it, but then it'll start coming out and like doing certain stuff and like making these weird forms and stuff, bro. It was next level. All I can say is it was beautiful. But thanks for listening. I had to just share that, because I ain't had a mushroom trip in a minute. Yes, I have. I be always saying that, but I always be diving in. I seen somebody in the comments, they said, bro, you need to lay off that stuff. Wait, hold on, let me say it like him. Bro, you need to lay off that stuff, because what did he say? He said like you losing your mind or something like that. Bro, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. A lot of people say things because they don't understand. Like we talk about Christianity because we think we understand, but the ones that are in it, they think they understand. So anything that's outside of you that you uncomfortable with, you always got something bad to say about it. And it's like, I understand. I get it. You ain't got nothing else to do, so why not speak on something that you don't know? And like basically try to put it down. It's cool. You feel me? It's cool. That's good, because I know who won't be on that other side. You feel me? You won't make it, because you already putting the label on what you don't understand. And we don't understand nothing in here. So you telling somebody else something like that is just, okay, all right. More power to you. Stay in your lane. You feel me? Stay in your lane. If it's not for you, just don't speak on it. And that's what I think I'm going to start doing. If it's not for me, I'm going to stop saying bad stuff about certain things, because, it kind of hindered my growth. You feel me? And who I am and what I am and who I be. So I'm going to kind of restrain from that. You feel me? But I like when people come in and they say stuff like that. It just makes me kind of laugh. You feel me? It's like, dang, because it's like that's what we always do. We always searching for the wrong in things instead of looking for the right and the understanding in it, and trying to understand the goodness in whatever is going on. We try to point out. It's like we wait to see the wrong in it so we can say something about it. And it's like, bro, who made you leader of me? Who made you leader of me or anybody else out here that's doing their thing? You feel me? I said I'ma stay in my lane. You feel me? And do what I do, man. And I'm gonna keep doing this despite what anybody say, bro. I'm gonna keep doing it, because when you diving into yourself and you looking into yourself, man, you come to so many different realizations that it's beyond anything anybody can tell you or what anybody say. Everybody is not you. It's not you, and they're not gonna be you. You feel me? Like you right now in this body, what you are right now, bro, it's only one you. It's only one you, and that's a special thing. But I'm gonna tap in later, man. Thanks for listening, and peace out. Y'all have a good day, man.